The Minnesota Vikings are still active on the market and are in advanced negotiations with two big NFL stars. You will be surprised by today's news. But first, don't forget to like this video, because your like helps us reach more Minnesota Vikings fans. So subscribe now so you don't miss any more news. Now enough of the chatter, and let's get to today's news. Ryan Kelly, the Viking veteran who just wants to get off the quarterback roller coaster. He's been through it all. Now, you just want peace. After nearly a decade of being the center of everything, literally, in one of the most thankless positions in the NFL, Ryan Kelly traded the inconstancy of Indianapolis for a fresh start in Minnesota. But anyone who thinks the experienced forward arrived at the Vikings looking for a comfortable retirement or a generous contract is mistaken. What Kelly wants, more than anything else, is something that seems simple, but has been all too rare in his career: stability at quarterback, and he has good reasons for that. A veteran forged in chaos selected by the Colts in the first round of the 2016 draft, Ryan Kelly soon assumed the position of leader on the offensive line, a role that requires strength, intelligence, communication, and, most importantly, rapport with the quarterback. But how do you develop that rapport when, over the course of 9 seasons, you have to learn the habits and commands of 13 different quarterbacks? It was he himself who said, in his first press conference as a Vikings player, "It's no surprise. I've had 13 quarterbacks since I got to the NFL. I think it's time to move on." And in this case, moving on means more than just moving to another city. It means betting on a new era alongside rookie J.J. McCarthy, who has just arrived to be the new face of the franchise. A history of uncertainty and iron patience. Kelly's saga with the Colts is almost unbelievable. Andrew Luck, Jacoby Brissett, Scott Tolzien, Phillip Rivers, Carson Wentz, Matt Ryan, Sam Ehlinger, Nick Foles, Gardner Minshew, Joe Flacco, Anthony Richardson. The list reads more like an experimental lab timeline than an NFL franchise. Some young and promising, other renowned veterans. None lasted long enough to offer what Kelly wanted so badly: continuity. Even so, the veteran remained firm. He made the Pro Bowl 4 times, made second-team All-Pro, and earned respect in a league dominated by Hall of Famer Jason Kelce. Still, Kelly has built a solid, quiet, and high-profile career, earning a reputation as one of the best centers in the league. And now, at 32, he's taking a big gamble. He wants J.J. McCarthy to be the last name on that long list. Vikings' new beginning and hope for stability. Kelly's arrival at the Minnesota Vikings is not just a technical reinforcement for the offensive line. It's a credible message for McCarthy. The first training sessions already show promising images. Kelly alongside the young quarterback, guiding, protecting, creating bonds. The connection between center and quarterback is one of the most delicate and important in football, and Kelly, perhaps more than any other player in the league, knows how to cultivate it. For the Vikings, the hope is clear that rookie McCarthy and veteran Kelly can become a solid long-term duo, something rare in the modern NFL, and something Ryan Kelly has never had the privilege of experiencing. What if this time everything works out? Kelly's contract with the Vikings is for 2 years and is worth $18 million. But if the chemistry with McCarthy works out, this could be just the beginning of a new era in Minnesota. Not just for the franchise, but for Ryan Kelly himself. A career built on trades, injuries to teammates, and bets that didn't come to fruition. The Vikings' number 78 finally seems to have found what he was looking for since the first snap: a quarterback to call his own. And if it depends on him, the roller coaster will finally stop, and the journey now will be in a straight line towards success. Minnesota Vikings seek to strengthen running attack with possible 2025 signing of Jamaal Williams. The Minnesota Vikings remain active in the offseason, seeking to strengthen key positions for next season. And one of the management's priorities has been to strengthen the running game, which in recent years has shown ups and downs in terms of production. To this end, the name of running back Jamaal Williams, a veteran of the league with a proven track record of performance, has been gaining traction in the corridors of US Bank Stadium. According to reliable sources and confirmed by renowned sports journalist Adam Schefter from ESPN, the Vikings are in advanced negotiations to sign Williams, who was recently released by the New Orleans Saints. Jamaal Williams, 29, is no stranger to NFL fans. After a solid college career at BYU, he entered the league as a fifth-round pick by the Green Bay Packers in 2017. Williams quickly earned his place, mainly due to his combative style of play and ability to play both as a runner and receiver. His 2022 season with the Detroit Lions was one of the highlights of his career. He led the NFL with 17 rushing touchdowns, accumulated more than 1,000 rushing yards, and established himself as one of the best running backs for goal line situations. However, Jamaal Williams' time with the Saints was not as brilliant as expected. Signing a 3-year, $12 million contract in 2023, Williams was unable to repeat the same level of production due to a series of factors, including a different offensive scheme and occasional injuries. In 2 seasons with New Orleans, he totaled only 470 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns, in addition to 27 receptions for 119 yards, numbers well below what was expected for a player of his caliber. With the Saints' recent waiver in March 2025, which freed up more than $1.5 million in the team's salary cap, Williams is available on the market and has sparked interest from the Vikings. Minnesota is going through a transition period in the backfield, especially after the departure of Alexander Mattison, who left an important void to be filled. Young Ty Chandler showed potential last season, but the team is looking for someone with experience to share the responsibilities and play in specific situations, especially in the red zone and on short yardage plays, where Williams is a specialist. In addition to his versatility on the field, Jamaal Williams is known for his leadership in the locker room and his exemplary work ethic, attributes that could be valuable for a team looking to establish itself as a playoff contender. The presence of a veteran of this caliber could help the development of the younger running backs and provide more tactical options for offensive coordinator Wes Phillips, who likes to explore the ground game as a decisive weapon. Negotiations are still ongoing, with the Vikings evaluating Williams' current physical condition and the terms of the contract so that it is viable for both the team and the player. The board has signaled that it wants to secure a signing that will bring immediate impact without compromising financial flexibility for other possible moves throughout the season. For Viking fans, this potential signing represents an injection of experience and strength in one of the areas that could be decisive in the quest for victories. Imagine the impact of Jamaal Williams sharing the runs with Ty Chandler, opening up space for the passing game with Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison, and still being a reliable option in the short plays that define games. And are you excited about this possibility? Could Jamaal Williams be the name that is missing to give the Vikings attack the necessary balance? Leave your comment, share your opinions, and of course, be sure to subscribe to Canal Vikings Brazil and activate the bell so you don't miss any exclusive news, analysis, and behind-the-scenes coverage of your favorite team. Stay tuned, because this offseason promises a lot of news. Call Vikings.